Good evening, everyone. Once again, my name is Lafayette, and I would like to share something with you about faith, right? Faith is the biggest thing that we can have out here, especially on this journey that we're on, going through this thing called life. Now, faith isn't an easy thing. It takes a lot of work until you get comfortable in that space, to stand on that faith, because we've all been brought up and we've all been taught, to believe in what we can see, hear, taste, touch, and feel. You know what I'm saying? All that, believe in something that's not there. It was always taught like, man, get serious. Like, no, I'm not believing in nothing that I can't see or create myself. And that's where we were miseducated at. And that's what I had to break out of, that level of thinking. And so I want to share a little of my testimony with y'all about faith. Because faith is the ultimate tool for manifesting the desired life and reality that you want to reside in. Now, my faith has been tested multiple times. I've shared some stories. I have stories I haven't shared yet. It's been a lot. Like, this journey I've been on, it's taught me a lot. And it's been a heck of a roller coaster ride. And there's been a lot of question mark times where I wasn't sure, how things were gonna pan out. But that's okay, because I didn't have to know, because the divine knew. All I had to do was line up with that divine knowing, and all is well. But like I said, I didn't know that, and you would not know that until you put that faith in motion, right? And that's where I'm at with it, and that's what I want to try to share with people, that faith is real. You know what I'm saying? Like, was it that quote in the Bible somewhere where it says, give me faith as much as a mustard seed? That whole quote, that's the truth. That is real. Like, I've put that to the test, and that is real. That is real. It is real. It's saved my life more times than I can count. It done got me through a lot of situations that I know would have played out a whole different way had I not had that faith. Just as little. Ain't even require a whole mountain of it. Just a grain. A grain of mustard seed will carry you through, and it carried me through. Now, my latest faith test, revolved around my employment, right? Because when Mother Father God wants you out of an environment that's not beneficial for growth, they're gonna make sure that you have an awareness of it. Like, look, this is not where you're supposed to be. I'm gonna need you to get up out of there. And then it's up to you what you do with that information. I was presented that because my last job that I worked for anybody, my last job that I was working, I was a union carpenter. You know what I'm saying? And that was a pretty sweet job as far as, pay and opportunities and retirement and, all of those things like that. Great job. You know what I'm saying? It's a job worth bragging on, speaking about. You know what I'm saying? It's held in high regard. Like, it's a good job. It's a good field for somebody to have and be able to retire from, But it turned out that wasn't for me. And at first, I I felt some type of way when I received, an awareness that it was time for me to remove myself from that environment, because I had put a lot of time, energy, and effort into going to school and like everything in order to gain this position that I had. And I was happy with the position. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was like, okay, all the work that I put in to get this established paid off. And now I'm in. You know what I'm saying? I'm in. I'm a union carpenter. It was a really great accomplishment for me. You know what I'm saying? Especially coming from my background. You know, it was great. You know, I felt on top of the world. But I knew that this was not necessarily a place for me too, because, you know, the energies there was all off. Like, I love to work. I love to work. And I love learning, you know, all the trades and the new things that comes with building structures, like buildings. I've always messed with houses. Like, I do home renovation and all of that. So I was already familiar, you know, with that industry, but I've never built a building. Like, I never built buildings. And so this was all new to me, and it was, you know, to watch how this whole process took place, and, you know, how all the ins and outs. It was amazing. I'm like, wow, like, this is amazing how this is done. But, you know, I received a message. It was like, man, you got to get up out of there. The energies ain't right. It's throwing you off of your balance. It's off balancing you. And, you know, we're going to have a hard time moving forward on this journey with you exposing yourself to this environment all the time, you know. And like I said, at first it was like, wow, man, really? I just bust my butt, you know what I'm saying, to create this reality for myself. And now y'all saying that I gotta go? Like, y'all couldn't have said this earlier? Before, you know, I got established in the setup. Y'all couldn't have, hey man, you heading down the wrong way. It's not gonna pan out. You might as well go. Y'all couldn't have, you know, you gotta wait till I'm in the mix. I didn't put all this time, energy, effort. I didn't created this reality, and now it's like, yeah, man, that's nice and all, but man, you gotta get up out of there. This ain't that. But I was okay with that. You know what I'm saying? Because I've learned up to that point about faith and trusting my faith, trusting the divine. And so when they tell me something or they give me an awareness of something, I don't question it anymore. Because multiple times I've been given an understanding of things, and I followed it, and it panned out perfectly. You know what I'm saying? They've never let me down, not one time. Not once. So at this point, I'm like, okay, you know, not my will, but thy will be done in and through me for the highest good of all. I'm with that. So, you know, I end up calling the boss one day on a Sunday before the work week started again. Called him on like a Sunday. Hey, yeah, what's up, boss? I won't be to work tomorrow. You know, I won't be to work tomorrow. As a matter of fact, I'm not gonna be to work no more. Period. I quit. You know, it turns out this is just not for me. I appreciate the opportunity and everything, whatever, but yeah, I'm not coming back. Okay, that's fine, Lafayette. You know, we appreciate having you on, whatever. Wish you the best. You know what I'm saying? Boom, boom, boom. Now, this was a very big thing for me because, you know, prior to me making that call, I didn't have a plan B or a plan C, a backup plan, anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I received that awareness, was like, you gotta get up out of there, remove yourself from that. And I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying? I didn't wait, you know, a week or 2 weeks or a month later so I can, you know, put some extra money or look around for some others. No. You know what I'm saying? When I got the call, hey, get up out of there. I'm like, all right. And I got up out of there. You know what I'm saying? Like, because that's where I'm at with my faith is I trust the divine to lead, and I am willing to follow. And so, yeah, I get up out of there. No questions asked. You know what I'm saying? No backup plans, no nothing. Now, that is faith. Now, a lot of people looked at me as if I had lost my mind. Like, a lot of people was upset as if it was their job. You know what I'm saying? Like, they was actually upset. Why would you do that? Why would you quit a job like that? Why would you just stop a career like that? Excuse me. This is my life. You know what I'm saying? What do you mean, why? Because I said, God told me to get up out of there, and I got up out of there. God told you to get up out of there. Yes. God told me to get up out of there, and I left. Boy, you are a special kind of fool. You know, and things along those lines. And it's kind of crazy. It's like, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? That people, will view something like that, and instead of looking at it in the light that it is, like, oh well, if you feel that you were led by mother, father to remove yourself from the environment, then cool. You know what I'm saying? And because at least you tuned in, you know what I'm saying? And they have some type of course and direction for your life. But no, it wasn't that. It was God told you to leave. Man, you lost your mind with you smoking? What's wrong with you? And that's what you would get, you know what I'm saying, from people looking at things from excuse me, from people looking at things from a low vibrational, linear human type of perspective. You know what I'm saying? You crazy. I wouldn't never quit that job. And do, man. You know, all that money you was making, good money, man. Listen, sir. All of that doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, money comes, money goes. Like, money doesn't make me. I make money. That's always been a thing in my life. It's like, money don't make me. I make money when I decide to make it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have a lot of skill sets and trades up under my belt. I am a man of many hats. I do pretty much everything. You know what I'm saying? I do home renovation. I got my own contracting company that I wasn't really putting a lot of energy into because I was always too busy working for everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got my own business that I don't put no time or energy in because I'm always under somebody else's employment. Somebody else is always using my skills and trades in order to benefit their growth and development of their companies and corporations. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, that's okay about the money. You know what I'm saying? Like, money is not everything. And if and when I need to make some money, I can go out and offer my skills and I can go make me some money. You know what I'm saying? That's not a problem. My thing is, when Mother, Father, God decides to give me a message, hey, Lafayette, you know what I'm saying? Let's get up out of here, man, because you're not vibrationally synced up with these energies around, and they disrupting your course, disrupting your vibration. You know what I'm saying? And we need your vibration to be, of certain levels in order for us to, get some more momentum going for what it is that we trying to do with you. That's what I respect. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I did. Again, and it, like I said, it was a lot of scrutiny. You'll be amazed at how some people will really get upset, you know what I'm saying, about the choices you make for your life. Like, excuse me, sir. You go live your life. You know what I'm saying? However you want to live your life. That's your free will choice, but you not gonna tell me how I should live mine. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna walk my walk the same way you walk your walk, the same way you walk your walk, like the same way everybody else walk they walk. Nobody gets to tell nobody about how they walk and they walk. So I'm gonna need that same type of vibration, being given to me. Allow me, well, not even allow, because can't nobody allow me anything. But please don't push, you know what I'm saying, your thoughts and low vibrational thoughts and energies towards me about decisions I'm making in my life, especially when it's pertaining to me being lined up with the divine. You know what I'm saying? That's the path I'm on. That's the walk I'm walking. Like, I'm walking with God. And any call that's given to me, I'm going to run with it. Whether I understand the whole thing, how it's gonna pan out or anything, that's neither here nor there with me. You know what I'm saying? Because I have faith. And my faith is strong. And my faith has not let me down yet. And saying that to say that the faith is real, because this journey is not an easy walk. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to sacrifice some things. You're gonna have your dexterity tested. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be tested to see what type of substance you really made of before you're blessed with divine opportunities and gifts and understandings and all these things. But you will be tested first. You're going to be tested to see exactly where you at along the way. Are you of the world, or are you of the divine? Me, I'm of the divine. You know what I'm saying? I could care less about what's going on in the world. That has nothing to do with me. Like, one of my things is I'm in the world, but not of the world. Which means that, yes, of course, I'm still here like everybody else, but I don't engage with all the rituals and all of the things that go on in the world. You know what I'm saying? I move through the world as an observer. You know what I'm saying? I observe because there's no way that you can't see, what's going on in your reality, but you don't have to partake. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to participate. That has nothing to do with you. You don't have to participate. Just stay on your walk and all will be well. So, faith is a big thing, but it's real. Because if I can't say nothing else, I will say that I haven't really wanted, or I haven't really needed for too much of anything since I made that decision to, follow instructions and line up with that understanding that I was given. You know what I'm saying? Like, I haven't lost a night of sleep concerning myself of what am I going to do or how am I going to get through the next day. That's never been a thought of mine, and it's still not even a thought of mine to this day. And that's the most beautiful awareness that any of us can ever attain, is the actual understanding that we truly are carried and cared for if we allow it. Like, relinquish control. Stop feeling like you have to control every part of this situation down here. Like, we are co-creating with God. We're co-creating with our angels, with our guardians, with our soul tribe, with Mother, Father, God, with the universe. We are co-creating, which means teamwork. Everybody, once we get here, we want to take everything on all ourselves. Oh, I'm going to do it. I don't need nothing or nobody or nothing outside of me. I'm going to make it happen all myself. And this is where we crash and burn. Because you'll never be able to just do it yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's not how creation works. We work as a team. Like, there's a saying that seek first the kingdom of heaven and all things will be added unto you. That is real. You know what I'm saying? That's saying seek first your connection with the divine. And you got more backup than reverse. You got all the backup in the world. But you have to have that foundation, that structured foundation that can never fall. You know what I'm saying? Which is the divine. If you build your foundation on a structure of the divine, then it can never fall. But if you just doing everything of your own, you know what I'm saying, then any kind of random wind can come and blow through and knock your whole structure away because the foundation is weak. It has no sturdiness because you didn't incorporate Mother, Father, God. You didn't incorporate the divine. Like this particular point in stage where I'm at, I said, you know what, God, I said this time I'm gonna work with you. I've always did everything on my own too. I don't need nobody, and I didn't. Well, I did, but I didn't because I was bullheaded like that, and I always made my own way. I always took care of me, and I always took care of mine. You know what I'm saying? I know how to go out and to get to a dollar. I know how to be a protector. I know how to be a provider. You know what I'm saying? But this go round, because at the end of the day, somehow, some way, situations always end up coming to where I took a fall. And I always end up scratching my head like, damn, man, I make all these creations, but they never stand too long. And so this go around, I said, you know what? I said, Mother, Father, God, I'm going to do it with y'all this time. Because every time I try to do it on my own, somehow it managed to fall and crumble. I haven't really tried to do it with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I mean, seriously do it with y'all. Like, incorporate y'all in every decision, move, ideal, and everything like that. I've never really made sure that I had the divine in the middle of all decisions, all choices, all ideals, all movements, everything. And so I said, okay, what can it hurt? You know what I'm saying? I know what it looked like doing it just on my own. I got plenty of experience with that, and I got plenty of crashes with that. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to do it with y'all this time. And I'm loving it. Like, if I have any thought now is, damn, I should have did this sooner. But if I would have did it sooner, then I wouldn't have gotten the levels of understandings and awarenesses that I did gain in order to structuralize myself to the person and the being that I am today. You know what I'm saying? So all of that was not a lost cause or for no reason. No, that was for my growth and development. It helped me to become exactly who and what I am today. And so faith is serious. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have a lot of faith stories where I was tested. My faith was tested. And like I said, every single time that I stood firm and strong on my faith and on my walk, I've always come out without a scratch, scrape, dent, bump, or bruise. Sorry about that. I kind of forget where I was at now, but I'm gonna end this. I just wanted this to be a quick little message, but faith is the key to salvation. Faith is the key. Like, faith has saved my life. Faith brought me back from the dead. Faith has carried me through a lot of situations where I know within my heart of hearts that had I not went with that thought, that awareness, that first mind, my intuition, or what was telling me to go this way, to don't go that way, to move like this, if I hadn't listened to that voice, I would not be here speaking with you now. So I just want y'all to understand that faith, if you're going to take this journey, if you're going to walk this walk, like, faith is the number one tool that's required. And you can't play with it. Like, you have to stand on it, and you have to stand 10 toes on it, solid. You know what I'm saying? With no questions asked. So that's all I wanted to share with everybody, and may peace be unto you. I hope y'all have a great rest of your evening. But faith, y'all, Faith. Faith is the word of the day. Faith is the word of the day. Like, have faith and all is well. Peace.